Are you wondering why your emails aren't getting opened? Maybe it's because you're not even making it into people's inboxes. In this video, I'm going to show you my 6 tips for staying out of the junk folder and making it into people's inboxes. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Carl from thewebsitepro.co. If you're new to this channel, please tick the subscribe button below and click the thumbs up icon if you get value from this video. If you're watching this video, you're interested in staying out of the junk folder. These are my 6 tips for staying out of the junk folder and making it into people's inbox. The first one is to have a personalized email address. So you don't want to be sending emails from email addresses like info@thewebsitepro or admin@thewebsitepro or contact@thewebsitepro, things like that. It's okay to have these email addresses to receive emails, but when you're sending out email campaigns, you want it to come from a more personalized email address. Like for instance, I would have carl@thewebsitepro.co to send emails from. This then to email providers looks like it's actually a personalized email and it's not just a blanket spammy marketing campaign. My second tip then is to avoid spammy looking emails. So even the content matters. It's not just how you're sending the emails, it's the actual content involved in the email. So avoid things like capital letters in the subject lines and overuse of capitals in the actual content as well. So if you're writing free in huge capital letters, free course, with lots of exclamation marks, they don't like excessive punctuation marks either. And another one is link shortening. So you don't want to use bit.ly links in your emails because this looks like you're trying to trick people and send them to different email address, different links to what they're actually clicking on. So always use the actual email link behind the button that you're trying to send them to. And another strange one is red fonts. Email providers don't seem to like red fonts. It's been linked a lot to spam emails now, so they seem to be penalising people using red fonts. It's okay to use other coloured fonts, but try and avoid red fonts at the moment. My third tip is to test your emails before you even send them. I use a site called mail-tester.com, and if you just type that in, you can then send an email to this website and it'll tell you how likely you are to end up in their inbox, and it'll give you a score out of 10. My fourth tip is to provide value in your content, and don't just send salesy emails that people just get sick of reading and put you straight into their either junk folder or they're straight into the bin. After they've done this 3 or 4 times and they're not even interacting with your emails, this shows the email provider that you're not providing value and you're likely to be junk mail. So they'll just skip your inbox for your subscriber and they'll do it for you. You want your subscribers to be interacting with your emails, provide them tips, provide them value in their life and their business and things like that. And then you're more likely to stay in the inbox. Number 5 then is to remove bounces. So if you've got an email address that's actually bouncing, again, mail providers don't like this, and it can actually penalise your email address. So remove the bounces, remove subscribers that they're not receiving your emails. And number 6 then, which is probably the most important and a bit more in depth, which I'll go into now, is domain authentication. So if you imagine you've got your email address, so mine's carl@thewebsitepro.co. It's linked to my website over here, but I'm using MailerLite, which is an email marketing campaign. I'm sending emails from them, and there's nothing to link their campaign to my website. So again, to a mail provider, they don't know where this email address is coming from. They can tell it's not from my website. So we need a way to link the two, and this is done through domain authentication. It's through things called DKIM and SPF files that we're going to be adding from MailerLite into the back of our servers in our website hosting. This then links the two and provides a key that they can authenticate between the two. So I'll get into this now. It sounds very technical, and it might scare you when you see what I'm doing in the back of the servers, but honestly it's very easy. I'll be giving you a step-by-step guide now. This is for MailerLite, which is what I use, but the process is very similar for other marketing campaigns. I'll put links in the description to MailChimp, Sendinblue, and a few others that I could find easily, because the process is very similar for all of them. So let's get into the back end then of our website. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, this is in MailerLite, but your email marketing software will be similar. So to get here, I just went to settings here, to domains here, and then this brought me to this page here. I'm just going to click on authenticate here, and this will come up with my DKIM text records and the SPF, which will be similar to these. So this is the DKIM text record with the value, and the SPF record here and the value. So that's all we need from this end. Now you need to log into the server for your hosting, wherever your website is hosted. So there's two ways you can do this. The first is you can either email your hosting provider and ask them to do this for you, which is sometimes the safest bet if you have zero experience at all on the cPanel account. Most will be quite willing to do this for you, and then all you have to do is copy and paste the DKIM and the SPF records from your email marketing provider, and just give this to your hosting provider, and they can sort that out for you. But if you do have experience of cPanel account, it's not too difficult. We're just going to scroll down and we're going to look for the DNS editor. So the DNS zone editor is here on mine. Most cPanel accounts will be similar. Okay, so we need to add a text record. So we're going to go manage here. Okay, then come across here to text. Click on that. And then we're going to add a text record here. Make sure you select text from there. And then you can normally leave your TTL as it is. And the valid zone name is here. So you're going to copy this exactly as it is. That's going to get copied into valid zone name there. Leave TTL as it is. Make sure that's a text. And then the text record itself, you're going to copy this value here. So that's the DKIM value. Copy in there, save record. And then you're going to add another record. You're going to copy this for the SPF here. And you're going to add another value here. And again, select text from here, leave the TTL, and add another text record in here. And then save that record. And that is it. And then we're going to go back into our MailerLite account here. We're going to click check DNS records, and that should come up with two green ticks in here when your records have been updated. The SPF can take a bit longer. Sometimes both of them can take up to 24 hours. Just bear that in mind before you start stressing out. If you get any issues, in the comments below, I will leave a very good troubleshooting guide from MailerLite themselves, because sometimes you might already have another SPF record and you can only have one SPF record per domain, so then you need to merge two SPF records, which is not difficult to do. MailerLite helps you with this, but it's just something to be aware of. But again, if you're panicking, just get your hosting provider to help out, and they can normally just easily copy and paste the records in the back end for you and avoid all this. Or if you try it yourself and you run into any issues, again, your hosting provider can help out. The main thing is just do not delete any of these records. If you want to change anything, copy the record and save it somewhere else, so you're not losing it completely. And that is it, guys. Okay guys, that was how to avoid people's junk folder and hopefully end up in their inbox. Hopefully from that you'll see your campaign start to improve. Let me know in the comments below how you get on and whether you've seen improvement in your deliverability rate of your emails. Again, if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button and tick the thumbs up if you got value from this, and consider sharing it to other people in your network if you think they could get value from this video too. See you on the next video, guys.